السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما والحقنا بعبادك الصالحين. Welcome guys to another session. Alhamdulillah. Great turnout today. Alhamdulillah. I see we have 9 students today, alhamdulillah. Very good. This is a big class, alhamdulillah. So we'll try our best to make sure that we give everyone opportunity to practice. Last week was a good session. I see a number of you, alhamdulillah, have sent your homework in. Some of you really early, Allahumma barik. Some of you yesterday, which is good, and some of you sent it right now, a minute before class started, or exactly on the time of class started. So try your best, guys, to try to send it at least at the minimum the day before classes start. This way we're able to look through it, because like I said in the beginning of class, we're going to go through some of the things that was found in the homework, alhamdulillah. So try your best to send those in as early as possible. The latest, I would say, try to send it in the day before this session, as this session is very early in the morning. Nonetheless, all of you guys have did a great job. Those of you who sent it in, handwriting was really well. All of you guys understood the point. Just a few pointers to mention, just a few technical points to help you guys to keep moving forward in this journey. So if we take a look at one point, is you want to ensure that the hamza plus alif, right? Let's share a whiteboard here. So just to keep note, the hamza plus the alif, right? When this hamza has when the hamza has a fatha, the a sound on it, plus alif, it becomes, which is known as al alif al maddiya or maddun bil alif. It becomes written like this, and the sound is ah, as you guys know. So that's one clarification. The second clarification is, as we mentioned in the beginning of the first class, is the difference between alif and hamza, right? Alif does not equal hamza, and hamza does not equal alif. They're two different letters. Hamza, when it's written like this, it's like we mentioned last time, it's written on top of an alif, but it's not called, you don't say alif with a hamza. It's just known as hamza. It's the same way as I mentioned in that class, that if you see this, which is a little bit advanced, you're not going to see this right now, but you will see this in the future. The hamza in general, not in all cases, but in general, it sits on something, right? So it has a table. Not in all instances, but in majority of instances, it sits on something, right? So it sits on these tables, but these letters won't be considered wow or ya or alif, but rather these are still going to be considered hamza. So you want to pay attention to that. So I saw a few students call this alif with a hamza, or some of them even called it alif. Rather, this is hamza, and it takes a, e, u, right? A, e, u. And this is known as hamza. As for alif, alif does not take vowels. And even if you write vowels on it, somebody makes a mistake and write vowels on it, it doesn't make any sound by itself. Alif has no sound. Alif, as we said in the last lesson, it's used in conjunction with the short vowel to equal 2 counts, right? It's a long vowel. It is a long vowel. And alif itself does not make a sound. Now, some of you might say there's some exceptions to this, but that's a bit more advanced. But in those instances, it wouldn't be considered alif. It's still considered hamza, but it's because it's pronounced as a hamza. For example, in the beginning of a word, for example, we have, and this is a bit advanced for you guys, but I'm just writing it just so you guys can understand. I know you haven't learned these joined together, but al masjid, right? Al masjid, right? And you still wouldn't see a vowel there, right? You still would not see a vowel there. This is known as hamzatul wasl. and it's used as a connection between words. Al-masjid, right? So just I don't want to go too deep into this, guys. In more upcoming lessons, we can probably take a deeper dive into the difference between alif and hamza and the different types of hamza. But I just want you guys to know at this point that alif does not equal hamza. Alif does not equal hamza. That's one point we mentioned. The next point to keep in mind, guys, is that we said that the hamza with the fatha, with the short vowel sound making the a sound, plus the alif, it's going to equal, it's going to be written like this, and that's equal to 2 counts. 2 counts, right? A long vowel. Other than that, you guys did a beautiful job. So you guys want to make note of that. Keep that in mind. Now, before we start today's lesson, before we jump into today's lesson, does anyone have any questions regarding the homework or regarding the previous lesson that we took last week?
No, thank you. That answered mine.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallahu khairah. Anybody else has any other questions, inshallah? If not, we'll go ahead and we'll start. I'll share the screen with you guys and we'll start today's lesson. Bismillahi ta'ala. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's share the screen. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue now. We're going to take 3 letters again today. So last time we took alif, hamza, alif and hamza. We made the distinction between those. And we took letters ba, ta, and tha. And in addition to that, we also learned the short vowels. Anyone, feel free to unmute yourselves, guys, when I ask the question, or you can put in the chat box. How many short vowels do we have?
3.
3, very good. Brother Adam said 2, so there's 3. Very good job, Brother Adam. Very good. I think that's Brother Sharif's answers. We have 3 short vowels, guys. Who can tell me what they are? Anyone, feel free. In chat box or unmute yourself.
A, E, U.
Very good. Those are the 3 sounds, right? A, E, U. A, E, U. No problem, Brother Adam. A, E, U. And they're known as fatha, making the A sound. Kesra, making the E sound. Dhamma, making the U sound. A, E, U. We said this is considered 1 count, right? This is going to be used as the relative measurement to know what's 1 count, 2 count, etc. A is 1 count, E is 1 count, U 1 count. A, E, U. Very good. And in addition to that, we also learned, and we started learning. We didn't get to practice, but we started learning about the long vowels. Can you guys tell me how many long vowels do we have? Anyone?
3.
3. So we also have 3 long vowels, and they're based off of the short vowels, right? So let's go back to the whiteboard before we start with the Jim and the Ha and the Kha, which we're going to take today. We're also going to take 3 letters today as well, like last week. Okay. So we know that we took this one already. We said we have the A sound plus alif, right? Now, what we agree there's 3. Can you guys tell me what the other 2 are? And does anyone remember what the other 2 are? I'll give you guys a hint. So it's the E
Working on.
sound. Go ahead, sister.
Is this short vowel or long vowel?
No, I'm asking regarding the long vowels.
Oh, for the Kesra is going to be Ya.
Very good. So the kesra is going to be yeah. Very good, brother. And who can help out with the dhamma sound?
The Dhamma is going to be U.
There you go. Right. So this is going to be 2 counts. Any letter associated like this. So a, e, u, a, e, u. Now let's go to the book. Last time, so we'll practice a little bit in regards to the previously learned letters, which we did last time, but let's scroll to it. Let's go to that page, inshallah. Okay. So we have these here. Last time we took these four, and this is the letter plus the alif with the vowel, right? So the letter with the short vowel, right? We have the letter, short vowel plus the alif makes it a long vowel, right? And 2 counts. Who can pronounce that for me? We'll start with the first one, right? We'll start with this and then move our way left. Remember, the Arabic runs from left to right, right? From left. I'm sorry, from right to left. Arabic is written and read from right to left. So let me open up the participant screen so we'll go in order. So if everyone just keep themselves muted, inshallah, on this called upon, this way the list stays in order. So we'll start with brother Adam. I know you said you have a mic problem. Not sure if you fixed that. If not, if you have fixed it, can you unmute yourself, brother Adam, and read the first example for me, please? Looks like you still have mic issues. No problem. Assalamu alaikum, brother Damon. Can you please read that first one for me? Brother Damon Savinelli. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's also having mic issues as well. Brother Federico, please read the first one for us. If you guys don't know how to read, no problem. We'll work together, but just communicate with me, inshallah.
Can I try?
Yeah, no problem. We'll get to you, inshallah. I'm just trying to go through the list in order, inshallah. Brother Hussein, assalamu alaikum. Can you do that first one for me, please? Very good. So be an elongated sound, 2 counts. Very good. Very, very nice. Let's take a look. Brother Mackenzie, can you read the second one for me, please? Brother Mackenzie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
The second one. It's not.
Okay, let's break it down together. What letter is that?
It's a long vowel. It's a
Great.
long vowel. It's ta lip.
Okay. So let's break that down. So this is the letter by itself right here. What letter is that? Remember, placement of dots, number of dots. So this is the letter with 1 dot. So what letter is this?
Ba.
Very good. And it has that what sound on top of it?
Ba.
Okay. Right. So it's a ba with the short vowel a plus an alif. So it turned into a long vowel now, right? So it'll become 2 counts. Ba, right? As opposed to ba.
Ba.
Right? It'll become ba. Make sense?
Ba. Right.
Very good. Ahsanta.
Ba.
Very good job.
It's ba with 1 A instead of 2 A's.
No. This is the long vowel here. This one is the long vowel, so it's going to be ba. This is going to be stretched. Ba. Ba written like this.
With 3 A's.
Look.
Right.
Ba written like this would be just the sound ba. And now we have it here. Ba. Because we're stretching it now, right? Instead of ba, it's going to be
right.
Ba. Very good.
Right.
Let's see. Next student is going to be Sister Melissa. Can you read the third one for us, please?
Ta.
Very good. Very good. Assalamu alaikum, brother Shadi. Can you read the fourth one for us, please? One more time. Very good. Ahsant. Very good. I just want you to pay attention, right, to make sure that these sounds that we're not making it but tha. Try one more time.
The
Ahsanta. Very good. So this is the long vowel with the a sound. The short vowel making the a sound plus an alif equals a, 2 counts. Very good. So in addition to introducing the letters of today, the 3 letters of today, we'll take practice as well. So let's introduce the 3 letters, and we'll do the same thing like last week. We'll work with the short vowels and the long vowels. Last week, we didn't get to work with the kesra, the e sound with the ya, nor did we get to work with the dhamma with the u sound and the wow. So before we introduce the new letters, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. So for example, we have this here. And we said that the short vowel, any of the short vowels, so whether it's the a, e, u, and we have 3 of those. So the a sound plus an alif equals long vowel. It's going to be 2 counts. The e sound plus a ya, also 2 counts, will be e. And the u sound, the dhamma, the u sound, plus a wow, also 2 counts, is going to be oo. So all short vowels are 1 count, all long vowels are 3 counts. So we have 3 short vowels, 3 long vowels. So we have a, e, u for the short vowels, and respectively, in regards to that, we have a, e, u, a, e, u, 2 counts as well. Okay, so let's take these 3 letters here. I'm sorry, these 4 letters. So we have, I'll break the first one down for you guys so I can show you what I want you to do. So, and this is how I want you guys to think about it too for now in the beginning. Okay, so just so you're able to recognize. Break it down. Hamza. What's the letter? Hamza. What accent marks associated with it? So first we see a kesra. So that's going to be E. Now we also see associated with here followed by a yeah. So that tells me, okay, wait, this is not just a short vowel sound. This is going to end up being a long vowel sound. This becomes E as opposed to just E. It becomes E. Is that clear, guys?
yes.
Okay, great. Very good. So let's continue down now. We'll take those 3 letters. We'll continue where we left off. We'll continue with where we left off. I believe we stopped with the chat. So it'll be Brother Sharif. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Sharif.
Walaikum assalam wa barakatuh. E.
No, the second one, please.
The second one? Okay, I'm sorry, brother.
No problem.
B.
Very good. B. So it's a ba with an E sound, short vowel E sound, kesla, associated with a yeah. So it becomes a long vowel. B. Very good job, Brother Sharif. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Sayyid.
Wa alaikum assalam.
You're the
The
third
third
one, please.
one, yeah, the third one is going to be T.
Very good. Ahsanta. So just like the brother read, guys, it's a T. It's a ta, 2 dots, right? So ba, ta, tha. They're written the same, pronounced differently, and they have different number of dots and placement of dots. Ba, single dot on the bottom. Ta has 2 dots on top. And tha, as you can see, has 3 dots. So this is a ta with a kesra, E, followed by ya, T, long vowel. Okay? Very good. Now start back. The last one, we'll start with Brother Federico. Can you read that 4th one for me, please? Brother Federico, can you read the 4th one for me, please? Okay, perhaps not able to hear us. So the 4th one, guys, any of you guys want to do that one, practice that one? Those of you who've already can go ahead.
B.
One more time, sister, go ahead.
B.
I'm not hearing the first part clearly, but what letter is it?
Well, I'm pronouncing tha.
Atha. Okay, one more time.
So C.
Perfect. Thi. Very good. Ahsanti. Thi. So tha, guys, with the E sound followed by yes. So thi. Very good. So let's also introduce the last of the 3 long vowels. We've already did the a. We've done the E. Now we'll take a look at the oo. Okay. So it is a dhamma u sound followed by wow. Dhamma u sound followed by wow. Dhamma u sound followed by wow. Okay. And it's going to make a 2 count sound. So instead of the dhamma sound itself makes oo. And now we have added to that, we have the wow sound. So it's going to, I'm sorry, not the wow. So we have the letter wow followed by it. So it turns it into a long vowel. Ooh, ooh. Brother Hussein, can you read that first one for me, please? Ooh. Very good. Very good. Ahsanta. Very nice job. Brother Markenzie, can you read the second one for me, please?
Boo.
One more time. That's a bit too short.
Boo.
Very good. So we want to make sure, guys, that we don't have a short sound boo, nor do we have boo, which is like 1.5. We just want boo. Make sure you complete it, right? Make sure you make a clear distinction between boo and boo. Ahsante. Very good job, Brother Markenzie. Brother Shadi, third one, please.
Two.
Ahsante. Ta. Two. And the fourth one, Brother Sharif, please.
Thu.
Very good. Ahsantum jami'an. All of you guys did a good job. Very good. So now let's introduce today the 3 new letters that we're going to take. And we're going to take these 6 vowels with them as well for practice. I hope we have enough time, but our goal for today is to ensure that we take these 3 letters, 3 new letters today, Jim, Ha, and Kha, which I'll show you guys how to write them, how to pronounce them, and how to pronounce them with their vowels, their short vowels and their long vowels, okay? Before we forget, just in case we run out of time, homework is the same again this week. Each letter that we take this week, you are to write it 20 times with the vowels, okay? So each letter for today is going to be a bit more than last week, right? It's going to be a bit more than last week. Each letter is going to be written a total of, believe it's 120 times, right? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, 120 times because we have 6 vowels. So each letter will be written 120 times. So 20 times with the A sound, 20 times with the E sound, 20 times with the U sound. So 20 times with the Fatha, the Dhamma, the Fatha, the Kasra, and the Dhamma. And 20 times with the long vowels, Al-Alif al-Maddiyah, Al-Ya al-Maddiyah, and Al-Waw al-Maddiyah. Or Madun bil-Alif, Madun bil-Ya, Madun bil-Waw. So be A, E, U, those long vowels. So you write each letter with those 6 vowels, okay? Any questions, guys, before we continue? Okay, good. So let's go up to the letter. Let's start off with the writing, right? The writing, and the good thing about the book is that it shows you the steps where to start from, okay? Shows you the steps where to start from, where to draw your first line, etc. Just as it did for the other letters. So if we go to our next letter, which we're going to take 3, it's going to be Jim, letter Jim, Ha, and Kha, okay? And I want you guys to pay attention. These 3 letters, they look the same, right? They look very similar. The difference being, and I want you guys to pay attention, is very important. There's a number of letters that look the same, but the way to differentiate them is number of dots and placement of dots, okay? So this first letter that we have here, this letter, Jim, it has a single dot in its belly, or a single dot inside of it, okay? Single dot inside of it, or a single dot in its belly. And if you notice, the arrow shows you 1. I want you guys to follow this. Follow along, guys. So you're going to make sure you write it in your notebook. Follow along. Try to practice. Write this 3 times before we move on. So you're going to follow 1. You're going to go from left to right. Then you're going to follow number 2, right? Kind of like a half circle. And then you finish it off with that 3rd one. And then you place your dot. Okay? And then you place your dot. Okay? So just follow along with that there, guys. Practice that 3 times, please. And this letter, its name is Jim. 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 Okay. So now let's go back. Let's practice a little bit now. Let's practice now with the sound. So this, you guys will get extra practice for your homework and writing. That's why you're writing it so many times. So just make sure you follow this 1, 2, 3, and then place your dot. 3-step process for the writing of this letter, and then you place your dot. Okay. So let's Let's scroll now to the vowels. Excuse me. Okay. So we're going to start with Jim, guys. I'm going to do these 3 letters. Jim, or rather, sorry. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So just to make things clear, so, and not to confuse you guys, let's go back to the letters again. Let's go back to the letters. So we already took Jim and how to write it, okay? We'll take ha and kha, and then we'll come to practice with the sounds, inshallah. So if you notice here, and you guys see here, the letter ha, it looks like exactly as a jim, right? But the difference here is ha is free of dots. The letter ha is free of dots. So jim, ha, kha, the process of writing them is exactly the same. It's just the difference is the dots. So the jim, like we said, had a dot in its belly. This letter ha, if you guys are hearing where I'm pronouncing it, its name, it has an expulsion of air that comes out of our throat that can be heard and felt. Ha, ha, ha. Hear that air? It can be heard and felt. Ha, ha. That's the name of this letter. And you can see it's written that same way. Write this 3 times, guys. Following that. The 1, 2, 3, and then you play, and this one has no dots. So this is the letter ha. Jim, ha, kha. Look very similar. The difference being between them, placement of dots. Jim, which we've taken already, has a dot in its belly, or a dot in its center. Ha, like we have here, is free of dots. Letter ha, like we have here, is free of dots. Write this 3 times, guys, and you'll get more practice in your homework, inshallah. The next letter that we will take today, and our last letter, is the letter kha. Kha, with a scratch in our throat. Scratch. Kha. Kha, with a scratch in our throat, guys. Kha. And this is written just like the jim, just like the ha, the difference being that it has this single dot on its head, or a single dot on top. Has a single dot on top. Kha. 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 And like I said, this has a scratch. This has a scratch. Kha. 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 Very good. Now let's move on to the practice of these 3 letters. Any questions, guys? I'd like to ask you guys as we're going, if there's any questions, to make sure there's no confusion. Any questions, guys, before we start practicing? Very good. So we'll take our first vowel. Can you guys remind me what this vowel's name is and its sound?
It's the
Fatha,
Great job, guys. Fatha, very good. So we're going to do these 3 letters that we just took today. So it's going to be this letter and these 2 letters. Jim, ha, and kha. Real quickly. Jim, ja, ja, ja. Ha with an expulsion of air, and kha with a scratch in our throat. Okay? And we all agreed, as you guys mentioned. Very good job. You guys, yeah, go ahead, Brother Mackenzie.
Excuse me. What page are you on?
Sure. This is page 21, I believe. Yes, page 21. Page 21. So this, guys, you said jim, ja, ja, ha with an expulsion of air, and kha with a scratch in our throat. Very good. And you all agree that this is the fatha making the sound. Very clear. Okay. Brother Federico, please read that first one for us, please.
Jim.
And what will be the sound? Because it has that short vowel.
A.
Very good. So what will the letter sound make?
J, J, Jim, Jam,
Ja. There you go. Jim is the name.
Ja.
Ja is the sound, as you said. So Jim is the name, and Ja is the sound. Ahsanta. Very good job, brother Federico. Amin. Brother Adam, can you read the second one first, please? Not sure if you're still having issues with your mic. Looks like you're still having issues. Brother Hussein, please read that second letter first, please.
Ha.
One more time.
Ha.
Okay, I want a bit more expulsion over here. Ha, ha.
Ha.
Great. Ha. One more time.
Ha.
Very good. So this is something I want you guys to practice on, okay? And ensuring you have that expulsion. Ha, ha. And try not to add this, try not to add a scratch with it, right? So not ha, but ha, ha. So something I want you guys to practice on is ensuring that we have that expulsion of ear. So let's all take this letter. It's one of those letters that takes a bit of practice, okay? Sister, Brother Mackenzie, please read this letter with that expulsion of ear, please.
Which letter?
This letter, this one here. With the
which one is that one?
so that's going to be the sixth letter. The first letter in the second. The first letter in the second row.
And this is the letter at the top. Ha. Ha.
Very good. Very good. So we're trying to have that rounded sound, right? More of a flat sound. Not ha, but ha. Ha. As opposed to
ha.
There you go. Ha. Ha.
Ha.
Very good. Ha. Very good. Ahsanta. Sister Nelissa, can you practice this one as well, please?
Ha. Ha.
I want a bit more expulsion, guys. Ha. Ha. You guys hear that? Ha. Ha.
Ha.
So it sounds more like you're saying ah, but you want ha. Ha.
Ha.
One more time.
Ha.
It's okay. I want you to practice a bit more in your free time, so I'll just say it over and over again. Ha. And what you can do is, I know we're not using it here due to lack of time, but if you remember from your syllabus, there is that YouTube link that will go into this in a bit more depth in regards to the point of articulation, the point of exit of the letter, exactly where it comes from, and how to achieve that with diagrams and things like that. So you would want to refer back to that. I advise you guys to do that. It's not mandatory, but in your extra time or in your time for practice, it's something that really helped you guys to stand out, right? So you want to take the opportunity to use that resource provided for you guys. Like I said, it's not associated with us. It's a channel on YouTube. It's really good. It's actually one of the probably one of the biggest Quran reciters of our time still alive. May Allah preserve him. He is the one that did those videos. So something you guys want to refer to, inshallah. Let's continue, inshallah. Brother Shadi, can you read this first as well, please?
You said the first one?
No, so I wanted us all to practice the letter ha.
Oh, all right. Ha.
Very good. You guys heard that expulsion that Brother Shadi had? Ha. Ha. That's what we're all looking for, inshallah. Very good job, brother. Ahsanta. Brother Sharif.
Ha.
Ahsanta. Very good. Very good. Brother Sayyid.
Ha.
One more time.
Ha.
Very good. That second one, very good. Ha. Very good job, guys. Ahsantum jami'an. Now, lastly, we'll take the third letter. We'll go back to start on the top again. Start with Brother Federico, please.
Ja.
Okay, very good. So let's break it down. What letter is this?
The Jim. The first one, the one with the.
So the one that I have circled.
Ha. Ha.
Okay. All of you guys have seen the screen, right? You guys have seen what I'm circling, right? Just making sure everyone's seen that.
Yes, we see it.
Okay, good. Very good. So, Brother Federico, you said 3 letters look similar. The first letter we took, which is going to be this one here, Jim, with the dot in its belly, right?
Mhm.
Very good. Then the second letter we have is Ha, with it, which is free of dots, right? Free of dots, and it has the expulsion of air. Then this third letter we took, last one, has a dot on its head, or dot on top, and its name is Kha, with a scratch in our throat. Kha, Kha. Okay? So with this sound here, with this fatha making the a sound, it's going to sound Kha, Kha. Can you read that for me, please? Kha.
Ha.
Very good with that scratch. Very good job, brother. Ahsanta. Brother Hussein, can you also read this, please?
Ha.
One more time.
Ha.
More scratch, more rounded sound. So this is one of those letters, like I've been saying, the other ones not rounded. This is a letter that is rounded, and it's gonna have that scratch. So kha, kha.
Ha.
Much better. Very good. Like I said, guys, refer to the video link provided for extra practice and for more resource or more in-depth explanation. Okay, let's move on to the E sound now, guys. Okay, here's 3 letters that we're taking. Brother Markenzie, can you read the first letter for us, please? When I say first letter, I mean the first letter that we've taken today, not the first letter of the column or the first letter of the alphabet. So what I want you guys to do, just for clarification, just so we're all on the same page, I want you guys to state the name of the letter and then continue with the pronunciation.
I know it has like an E sound. So is it Gene or no?
So you're right. So it has the E sound. We're on that part. We're right. Very good. And you said it's the letter. What name? What letter is it?
Gene.
Jim.
Jim.
Very good. So Jim is the name. Very good. And it's gonna have an E sound. So what's the sound going to be? And we said that we know that the kesra. Just to give you a tip,
G.
we know that the kesra is a short sound, right? So it would be
G.
very good. G. G. Very good. Perfect. G. G. Ahsanta. Very good. Brother, Sister Nelissa, can you read that second letter, please? So
He.
He. Very good. So it's a ha with the E sound. He. Brother Shadi, third letter, please.
The letter's kha and is pronounced khi.
Chi. Very good. Chi. Very good, guys. So that scratch. Chi. Chi. Ahsant. Very good. Just continue moving forward. Now we're going to move on to the third short vowel that we've been taking, right? Which is going to be the. What sound is this, Brother Sharif? What sound does this vowel make? This short vowel make?
Ooh.
Ooh, very good. And read that first letter with the sound, please.
Ju.
Ju. Ahsanta. Very good. Brother Sayyid, that second letter, please.
It is ha associated with a dhamma, so does that make a ho?
There you go. Very good. Hoo. Hoo. Very good job, guys. Very nice. Brother Federico, can you read that third letter for me, please?
Who?
So it's gonna have a bit of a scratch, right? So it's letter kha with a scratch in our throat, right? So you did a good job. There you go. Khu. Who sound with that scratch? Khu. Khu. Very, very nice job. Ahsanta. Very nice. So that concludes our short vowels, right? 3. A, E, U, with those 3 letters. Any question, guys, before we move on to the long vowels? Anybody has any questions before we move on to the long vowel? Great. Brother Hussein, the first one, please. Brother Hussein, are you with us?
Yeah. Ha.
No. So this letter here, the first one, right? So this one right here. What letter is that? What letter is that?
Oh, Jim.
Oh, there you go. Good.
Ja.
Very good. Ja. Very good. Ahsanta. Brother Markenzie, second one, please. Brother Markenzie, are you with us still?
Ha.
Good. A bit more flat. Not ha.
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 Ha. Ha.
Very good. And stretch, right? So ha. Ha.
Ha.
Very good.
Ha.
Sister Nelissa, the third one, please.
Sorry, did you call my name?
Yeah, Nelissa.
You said the third one?
Third one, please.
Ha.
Good. So you had the scratch, good, but instead of kha, I want it to be kha. Not kha, but kha. So this is one of those letters that are rounded. So it's going to sound kha. Kha.
Ha.
Very good. Kha. Very nice. Ahsanti. Let's scroll down. Continue on. Brother Shadi, read that first one, please.
G.
Very good. G. Very good. Brother Sharif, second one, please.
He.
He. Very good. Brother Sayyid, third one, please.
That's gonna be ho.
Okay, let's break it down just a little bit. So not who, but what vowel is this?
Oh, my bad. It's he.
Khi. Very good. So it would be Isa. Khi. Kasra E followed by ya. Khi. Very good. Very nice job, guys. And lastly, today for the last vowel, we're going to take is this the last long vowel. Okay, Brother Federico, the first one, please.
Ju. Ju.
A bit longer, so Ju.
Ju.
Very good. Ju. Very good. Brother Hussein, the second one, please.
Ooh.
A bit more of expulsion. Hu. Hu.
Ooh. Ooh.
Very good. Brother Markenzie, third one, please.
Ho.
More scratch, please. We're on that third one, right?
Ho.
Hu. Hu.
Ho.
Very good. Just ensure that you guys, we have that scratch, right? Hu. Hu. Hu.
Ho.
Very good. Just in Nelissa, that first one again, please.
Ju.
Very good. Brother Shadi, second one, please.
Who.
More expulsion. Hu. Hu. Hu.
Who.
Very good. Brother Sharif, third one, please.
Who.
Hu. Very good. With a nice scratch on our throat. Very good. Ahsantum jami'an. Very good, guys. You guys are doing great. Pronunciation's good. Just want to focus a bit more on letter recognition right? As we mentioned that certain letters look the same, right? So we have ba, ta, tha looking similar. The difference being between them is the placement of dots, right? So ba, single dot on the bottom, ta, 2 dots on top, tha, 3 dots. Same thing with the next 3 letters, right? We have jim, ha, and kha. Look the same. Jim has a single dot in the bottom here. Ha, free of dots, and kha, single dot on its head, single dot on top. Okay, so we finished a bit early, alhamdulillah. So let's do something a bit advanced, unless you guys have any questions regarding this. Anybody has any questions regarding this? Okay, great. So what we'll take here is today, let's talk a little bit about, because you guys have been seeing it already, right? You've seen it here, the letters joined together. Okay, so let's take a look at a bit more advanced. So generally, we wouldn't really look at this until we finished all the letters, but since you guys are an advanced batch along Barik, take a look at it right now, or at least start introducing it. And that is the way that the letters are written when they're joined together. So starts on page 25. This starts on page 25, okay? So if anybody has the book, you can refer to that. It starts on page 25. And for a deeper explanation, you'll see page 27, okay? So these letters, which we've taken a total of, we started at the top. We've taken all the way up to, we've taken all the way up to letter kha, right? We've taken all the way up to letter kha. And here they have a total of 5 columns. The way that the letter is written in the beginning, the way the letter is written in the middle, the way the letter is written in the end, the way that the letter is written when it's joined together, and the way the letter is written by itself. Okay? Now, you're going to see that there are certain letters, which we're not going to get into today right now, but there are certain letters, we'll take that after we finished majority of the letters. There are certain letters, right? And I'll allude to it right now. There are certain letters that do not connect to that which comes after them. They do not connect to that which comes after them. As you saw here, one of those letters is going to be the alif, right? The alif is not joined to anything that comes after it. And that's why in the beginning, it's written like that, right? But in the middle, it can be connected to something that comes before it, but it will not be connected to anything that comes after it. It will not be connected to anything that comes after it. And that's something that's explained in greater detail on page 27. Okay. So if we scroll down to page 27, that's something that's in a bit more detail. I mean, they gave them their own name here. They're not named this in the Arabic language, but the author of this book named it the naughty letters, right? The naughty letters. So there are a total of 6 letters, but in reality there are actually 7. But Hamza is also joined with this group. But they are 7 letters. It looks as 6, but in reality there's 7 letters that don't join to any letter that come after them. And in other words, to the left of them. Okay. And so far from the letters that we've took, as are the letters alif and as well the letter Hamza. Those are the letters that will not connect to that which comes after. The other ones, don't worry about it. We'll take that when we get there. But like I said, for extra practice, we're not there yet. But for extra practice, what you guys can do is refer to page 25 for those, excuse me, for those letters that we've taken thus far. Alif, Hamza, all the way through Alif, Hamza, and all the letters all the way through letter Kha in their different positions, in the different way that they are written. Any question, guys, regarding what we take today, what we took previously, about the homework or anything in general before we end today's session? If not, we'll go ahead and stop here today. And like I said, try your best. I know a majority of you, a number of you have sent your homework in the group. Try your best to send them in the group at least one day before. At least one day before, since we were able to review it before class starts. And I know I didn't respond to each of you specifically in the group, but the points that we mentioned at the beginning of the class, those are the things that were extracted from everyone's homework, right? So I did look at all of your homework. Those of you who sent it, except for those who sent it a minute before class. But all of you guys who sent it previously before class started, I did look at your homework, and that where we were able to extract the technical points, such as we mentioned Hamza plus Alif, the way that it's written, the difference between Alif and Hamza, etc. So do keep that in mind, that I am looking at all of your homeworks, inshallah. I will see you guys next week, inshallah. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.